Hey gang, AV here. Welcome to my review of the GI Joe Retaliation Lady J figure. Here she is in the packaging. As you can see, she is a blister carded figure with a load of weapons visible there in the bubble. Her gimmick is that she comes with covert ops weapons. That's great. I mean, that's exactly what you want in a figure. I believe she was a Wave 3 figure, which means that her articulation is going to be much better than the first two waves. But anyway, let's have a look at the back of the packaging. Here she is in a couple poses with the weapons that she comes with. Up top there it says Lady J is a covert ops specialist and weapons expert on the GI Joe team. Using her elite intelligence skills, she helps uncover an evil Cobra plot. She disguises herself in a daring mission to infiltrate the lair of the enemy to prove the terrifying truth. Not quite a file card bio, but you know, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. At least they gave you something. Some other figures available. I believe, yeah. She must have been a Wave 3 figure because these are all Wave 3 figures. That's about all I got to say about the packaging. Let's have a look at the figure herself. And here she is. Posed with her bazooka. She also comes with all of these weapons as well. And we're going to have a look at those one at a time before we actually have a look at the figure herself. She comes with a second backpack. She's actually wearing one now. This one does not have the traditional peg, however. This just has two straps, which I will try to put on the figure in a minute. She comes with her signature weapon, the Javelin launcher, which is nice. It has two paint apps on there, which is cool. Better than nothing. Doesn't look too bad either, sculpt-wise. She has this assault rifle here. Gnarly looking. A lot of paint on that too, which is really nice. She has this weapon as well. I really like the fact that they took the time to paint some of these. I mean, they look really good. They did not paint them all, however. The rest of her weapons are unpainted. You have this here, a little submachine gun, it looks like. Here's another one. She has a machete. No real detail on there. And two identical knives. Alright, now let's have a look at the stuff that she's actually equipped with right now. Alright, so first and foremost, we have this backpack here, which pegs into her back traditionally. Trying to get that out of there. It's pretty snug in there. This has her bazooka rounds in there, and as you can see, the bazooka rounds do come out. All four of them. And they do fit in the barrel of the bazooka, which is awesome. They don't go all the way in, but I kind of prefer that. That way you don't lose them in there. They go in just enough. It's pretty cool. Let's get that back in there before I lose it. There we are. Take this out of her hand. And again, rocket-propelled grenade, bazooka, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the technical term, one or the other. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments. I am not a weapons aficionado. I count on you guys to correct me and inform me and everybody else. So let's have a look at the figure herself. Nice face sculpt on her, I have to admit. Did a good job. It's hit or miss with the female figures in the GI Joe line, especially at this scale. They did a good job on her. They really did. Her hair is pretty stiff, but it is a little forgiving. Well, not really. But it's alright. You can still do a full 360 with it. I like the camo pattern on her pants and all. Cool. Very cool. Articulation, you just saw her head does do a full 360. You have to watch the hair a little bit, though. Can't really look up because of the hair. Look down is pretty decent. She can tilt from side to side to get some expression. Arms will do a full 360. They go up very far. There's nothing at the bicep. Her elbows will bend 90 degrees, as well as hyperextend almost 90 the way down. Full rotation there at the elbow as well. Wrists, full rotation. There is no hinge, but she does do a full 360. She has an ab crunch, a diaphragm joint, which gives a good range of motion there. It is a little hindered going forward, however, because of the shape of her vest here. But, you know, you can get a good twist out of that. Legs. Kick her legs up about that high. Back about that far. She can do the splits about like that. Nothing at the upper thigh. Double jointed knees. Kick her heel back about that far. Ankles. Point her toes down. Point her toes up. Quite a ways. And she does have a rocker joint. So very good articulation on this figure. As I said, the articulation alone basically tells you that she is a Wave 3 or later figure. The fact that she does not include a figure stand and the other characters that were advertised on the back of the packaging tell me that she was a Wave 3 figure, in my opinion. I'm not 100% positive, but if I had to guess, I'd say a Wave 3 figure. Let's see. Here she is next to a vintage GI Joe figure, Snake Eyes, who stands a little shorter than she does. Same can be said for a vintage collection Luke Skywalker. Here she is next to a Dollar General Cobra Trooper, just to give you a size comparison, because sometimes the female figures are a little shorter. She looks to be about the same size, so. Here she is next to a Boss Fight Studio blank. Marvel Universe Captain America. And a Master Chief from the world of Halo. All in all, I think she's an excellent figure. I love the accessories that she comes with. Let's try to get this backpack on before I forget. This might be a little tricky with her arms. I actually haven't tried to do this yet. Let's see here. Yeah, it's doable. All right, just takes a little effort. Her hair does get in the way a little bit with the bag, with this backpack though, but it's on there. Okay. So all in all, I think she's a really good figure. I love the accessories she comes with. I think they did a great job on the face sculpt, and the articulation is really good. The only thing she's missing is the wrist hinge, but considering how thin her wrists are, it may have been a little too tough for them to pull off. Come on, stand up. Come on. I do think she's a good figure, though. The extra accessories, I would have liked a little bit more weapon storage, like maybe a knife sheath on her ankle or whatnot. That would have been nice. Or, you know, instead of the traditional knapsack, maybe something that could have fit some of her weapons. But the fact that they included all these weapons really gives you a lot of options when posing her, as well as other figures, too, because, I mean, you can always give them to somebody else. I especially like the fact that they took the time to actually apply some paint to some of them. I think that really looks nice. I think she's a really good figure. If you can find her at a reasonable price, I don't think you'd be disappointed if you picked one up. This has been AV. This has been my review of the GI Joe Retaliation Lady J. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.